Beautiful overcast, semi-wet day out there. It's Thursday or Tuesday. I'm playing with the bumper. I think I'm done sanding on it. I got these big spots on the top here but I'm gonna let them ride. I want to let them ride. I got the surface of the face pretty well cleaned up. There's some dings in it, but a lot of the big stuff, I don't know, I'll probably keep sanding on those. I didn't fill them in with enough primer, so I may just wind up grabbing the grinder and just zipping them real quick. And probably wire wheel would be better. But we're gonna work on, I'll get a clean up on this thing here. But yeah, I mean, all the big scrapes and the big damage on the face of the bumper is gone. If you remember that scratch that was there, that's all filled in. And a lot of little stuff like that, you can see remnants. You can still see what's left of a scratch here. Actually, I can still feel it just a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's just an off-road bumper. I'm not looking for perfection. Scotch-Brite pad, that would take that stuff right down. Wouldn't leave any marks, I bet. Why don't I do that? I gotta dig it out though, I gotta find it. Dry it all off here. Double check the sides. Get her cleaned up, and I don't know, maybe we'll get some paint on her today. It's a little cool to be painting, but yeah. Either I do it now or I wait till spring, and I'd rather do it now because the old Jeep needs his bumper put back on. So, I need to take a measurement. Let's do that right now. For these openings. What do we got? It's about 4.5 by 2.5, roughly. Got some 2 by 6 backup lights, but they were expensive. I think they were KC backup lights. I don't remember. But yeah, they were like $94 through Quadratech. I'm not spending $94 for a set of backup lights. So, what did I say that was? 4.5 by 2.5. We'll see what I can't dig up. Shop around, maybe look at the Harbor Freight stuff, because just a backup light. I mean, as long as they work every once in a while, that's all I need them for. I'm gonna probably do those rusty off-road taillight boxes on that thing. Get rid of the plastic lights. I'm gonna have the most equipped, ready to go off-road rig that hardly ever sees off-road, huh? Oh well. I want to try to find a set of used ones. Four-wheeling off-road did a top truck challenge, one of their things, and the editor had a Cherokee, and he found a set of those Rusty's light housings used, and got them for quite a bit less. So, of course, even Kevin says, maybe we'll make our own. Got that stick welder over there we can get running. And I think he's anxious to get into his place and start welding a little bit. As he did mention, I think I mentioned it yesterday too, about putting some D-ring mounts on the back of this thing. I don't know if I will or not. I haven't decided yet. For now, we'll just settle on the single attach point back here, but I mean, one will be as good as two. Of course, could also do all three of them on the back there. But yeah, I'm gonna dig my Scotch-Brite pad out, and I'm gonna, cause that's a dent right there. I can feel that low. You can see a couple of spots there, and I don't know this channel that they were using, this iron, if it was in perfect shape when they started putting the bumper together. But I had a couple little dings on the corner there. There's something right up in here. I think like a spare tire carrier or something was hitting. It's a nice round dent. But school buses come flying around the corner there, just like everybody else. Anyway, try this off a little bit more and grab my Scotch-Brite pad on my drill motor. Well, home delivery, yeah. It's the short bus, everybody. Used to drive those in the military every once in a while. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to get my Scotch-Brite pad out here. I'm going to knock these top edges off. Smooth it out a little bit. I've got plenty of primer and everything, so we'll start prepping this bad boy. Getting her ready for some paint. Back in a bit. I'm taking today off, by the way. It's Tuesday. I'm waiting for the UPS guy to show up. Got tune-up goodies for the Beast showing up. And I need to cut that wiring off or get underneath and see how it's done in. That's for a camper. And I suppose canopy for the clearance lights and all that, but I never use it. Just need to get rid of them. I also want to look for some tie-down mounts for this thing. The ones that, you know, go into the stake pockets. Only got 4 stake pockets on the half-ton, but we look for little pop-up ones or something. Do that, may as well buy a set for the red one too. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. I gotta go find my Scotch-Brite pads and tackle this thing. Alrighty. Haven't done my final clean yet, but oh, dent. Kind of a rough spot right in there. Low spot. Somebody used it as a hammer or an anvil at one point there, so kind of a low spot right in here. So yeah, I mean, it's a little beat, but that's as good as I'm going to go on it. My little Scotch-Brite pad is pretty much toast. Toss that now. But we're going to give her a good wipe down. Probably get the lights turned on, get some heat in here, because I don't know if you can see. It's a little cold. It's about 47, not too bad. But we got her looking pretty good. Definitely going to be a little bit nicer looking once I paint her up. I got a couple cans of the paint. I need to see if I got any of that etch primer left right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went down to bare metal in a few spots on this top edge. Probably should have used that method for the whole thing, but yeah, well. Although that's not the best for dealing with the powder coat, it just gums up the pads, but oh well. We're done. This bad boy cleaned off and we'll start some primering. Alright, we got the heat lamps out again. Missed one nick right down there, but that's good. Gotta leave some character, right? So she's pretty much cleaned. The drawback is, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get that leading edge there. I wish I had a couple more jack stands. I've got some small ones around somewhere, but I don't remember what I did with them. Little Sears jobs. I don't know if I got rid of them. I don't remember. I guess I do have a bottle jack I could put under there, but it might make it a little tippy. Maybe if I put it into the mount. Oh, let's play around with that. I'm going to let it sit like this for a little bit, but I'm just worried about, I want to be able to paint this leading edge down there, right out sitting on the table. But I think it'd be stable enough for painting if I get her up on the one stand to stabilize it. And, I mean, I got 2 of these, but one of them's on the other side under the Oldsmobile. I got 4 of these big ones, but they're on the frame right now. I thought I had 2 little red ones, but I don't know what I did with them. How about in the garage in the shed real quick and take a look? But we're going to let this sit and warm up a little bit and dry. Close the door, keep some of the warmer air in here. And probably get some paint on her here in a little bit. Alright. Alrighty. I found them. They were buried in the shed. Don't know why I put them out there. Don't remember putting them out there, but these used to be the only 2 jack stands I had, and where are they rated at? 2 ton. I think those are 3 ton, and these were 4 or 5 ton. But when I first moved into this place, I had that old Crown Vic top cutter, and I had it in the garage here. I was putting the push bars on the front, had the front wheels off. And I remember crawling underneath it when it was on these stands, and these things were swaying like crazy. That just made me really nervous. So I says, yeah, no. So I went and bought the heavier, they're Harbor Freight, but heavier rating, and they're a lot more stable. So, but they're going to work just fine for holding this bumper up, so at least I can get underneath that bottom edge. So, woohoo! I got 8 jack stands, 4 pair. I'm probably going to wind up with more. I'd like to actually pick up another set. Maybe another set of those smaller ones there, but with all the crap, of course, once this frame is done, these will be freed up. I think I bought a pair of them just to get it up here, but you never know when you need a couple of sets. Wait till they go on sale and pick them up or whatever. But I want to say I picked those up for like 20 bucks or something like that. Harbor Freight usually knocks their prices way down every once in a while. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get this thing up on real stands and continue letting her warm up, and we'll see about doing some paint. Actually, some prime and then some paint. Oh, turn the radio down, almost forgot. That tune's playing. Of course, I got a mud on her from moving her, but that's what I was aiming for. After the one wipe down, I see some moisture oozing. But heat lamp's back on. Guess we can move them in a little bit more. Get some heat on that thing, actually warm up the metal a little bit. We'll let her sit for a bit. Where did it go? I just had it here. I was going to show you something. There it is. Look, Aunt Janice. I found my good mask. Actually, about 2 or 3 of these. We're going to open this one and use it. She watches my videos, been on my case for the when I was spraying the bumper and doing the tailgate, not having a mask on. So, yeah, I should have, I know. They harp on us for all that stuff at work all the time, all the chemicals, and here I am at home doing it, not paying attention. But anyway, wish the UPS guy would hurry up and show up. I'd like my stuff to get here. We're going to go run out and grab some lunch real quick. Probably do another teriyaki run. But said between 10:30 and 2:30 was my scheduled delivery time. It's out for delivery right now. So once it gets here, of course, I don't know where I'm going to put it all. I have to do a little organization back in here. Clean up a little bit. This garage is getting packed with stuff again. So, alrighty. Let's pause you here, and I'm going to go take care of some stuff. Back in a bit. Alrighty, it's only been a couple minutes since the last segment, but I went ahead and touched it up with the etch primer. I'm not going to prime the whole thing, I don't think. Did I miss a spot right down there? Kind of looks like it. Just because it's got primer on it, so I'm just kind of hitting the bare spots that are going to be visible. With the heat lamp, it's drying pretty quick, so yeah, I think I'll let her sit for a little bit. Actually, the metal is not warm to the touch, but it's warmer than the jack stands, let's just say that. It's been sitting under the light for a little bit longer, so it's radiating the heat out pretty good. One nice thing about these lamps in this cold garage, I've got a heat source now. I don't know what it's doing to my electric bill, but yeah, got the little one down there too, so for smaller projects. UPS guy hasn't shown up yet. I see the fog starting to roll back in. Wish he'd hurry up and get here. I think I have to finish painting on that rad support for the olds too. I need to pull that down one of these days and double check it. I think there was a little bit more paint I needed to do on it. I don't remember now. Anyway. That's not the FedEx guy. Little Jeep Liberty going by. Okay, let's sit and let this dry for a while. Well, it's painted. Used a full can on it. This last coat I pretty much went over the top, but mostly on the surface here so it wouldn't get any runs, but just used up the whole can. No point in leaving a partial can laying around. I got another full can left if I need to touch up. She is painted. I'm going to just let it sit for the night. I'm not going to try bolting it on or anything. I did pull the trailer hitch off the Jeep, so it is now removed. Wasn't too bad. Tossed in the back of the old red truck there. UPS has not shown up yet. Here it is, 20 after 4. I've been goofing around waiting. Even put my new motion sensor light up out front since the old one quit working. But you can see the ding right down there. I got all sorts of crap on the lens here, don't I? Sorry, folks. A couple of dings right down there. I have to clean this lens here. But she's painted. We'll just let it set, let it dry for a while. Leave the heat lamps on it for a bit. Old Wilson Pickett cranking out the stereo there. And just waiting for UPS. I'm getting hungry. I'd like to go buy some food. Guess I could throw something in the oven, but oh well. I think we're going to end this here. Next time you see this, it'll hopefully be the mount up on the Jeep itself. I don't think we'll get to it this weekend. I'm going to be booked solid. Of course, you never know. Depends on what all's going on. Maybe, I don't know, maybe before work we'll sneak out here one day. With the daylight savings, I'm waking up an hour earlier now. So, anywho, catch y'all later. Bye-bye.